Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing so-called boilerplate prenuptial agreements. When we get contacted about prenups or about reviewing prenups, we do both. Sometimes we'll draft prenuptial agreements on behalf of clients, and other times we will review prenuptial agreements between one party to a prospective marriage and one of our clients. But when I get initial inquiries from folks about prenups, this doesn't happen. This happens pretty often. It's why I'm mentioning it. Somebody will say, "Oh, well, I need you to tell me what you can do with respect to a prenuptial agreement. I'm sure it's just boilerplate. It's going to be mostly boilerplate." Well, no, and in fact, you don't want a boilerplate prenup. Okay, prenups are, in my opinion, they're kind of a living thing. I remember I had a course in law school, I think it was my third year law school, my second year law school, where they had an adjunct professor. They brought in this guy who was a really heavy hitter divorce attorney and had a prenup. He had sort of his evolving prenup that he used for clients. And like he would show excerpts of it, but literally he kept track of every piece of paper that he would show folks and took it back because it was his intellectual property basically, and he didn't want anybody seeing it, and he didn't want it being copied, and he didn't want it out there, in his situation, didn't want it out there being disseminated and used by the people. I'm bringing this up not to sort of hoard the information. It's more to the point, we deal with a lot of different clients in a lot of different contexts, with a lot of different financial backgrounds and a lot of different nationality backgrounds. So you don't really want a boilerplate prenup insofar as there are significant considerations to take into account with respect to the laws of the various jurisdictions that may be involved in the event of a dissolution of a marriage, and therefore the disbursement of a marital estate. There's a lot going on in a prenup. It's not just a matter of just setting down some words on paper and you can just keep using it over and over. It's not like a rental contract for a motel where everybody's just basically signing the same piece of boilerplate. No, prenups are a living thing, and they're going to be very fact specific, very case specific. You need to be very aware of all the nuances associated with the laws of the jurisdictions you're dealing with, not least of which being Thailand, which has some specific sort of peccadillos associated with its law that are very different than other places. So long story short, and the thing to take away from this video, there really is no boilerplate prenuptial agreement.